Yo, this is just going to be a quick rundown of the main story points of Bloodsoaked Warrior issue 1, 2, 4. Uh, issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all posted on my channel, so you can go ahead and watch those if you want to. But yeah, this is just going to be a rundown of all the main points, so let's get into it. The story starts with Jonathan Burke, a farmer, standing in the middle of a field as a demon uh, walks up to him, and he's thinking of how his life used to be so happy, and it is told that the demons came and killed his wife. The demon leaps at Jonathan Burke, and he quickly dispatches of it, and he thinks about how he knew that they would come back at some point for him. Jonathan Burke sits at his wife's newly made grave and thinks about how he knew this day would eventually come, and how the his old enemy has finally come back to seek vengeance. His old enemy, who is as of yet unnamed within the story, is sending him messages through his mind telling him that he has his wife in hell, or her soul at least, and that he will only release her if he goes down to hell and gives him a proper fight. He decides to take this challenge and save his wife by journeying down into the depths of hell and finding her soul and releasing it. As he journeys down the stairs of hell to the first layer, he is greeted by the voices of uh, tortured souls and other demons. His enemy, who is now named as Tyra, sends two henchmen that are two normal base demons to defend the gate to the second layer of hell, and the fight ensues. Jonathan quickly bests the first demon, but takes damage to his leg as one of the spiked arms goes directly through his leg. He quickly takes the leg and lunges at the other demon, which is gravely injured and killed. After defeating the other demon that was sent to kill him, he hears a familiar voice and simply says, "Of course, Tyra sends you to do his dirty work." It is revealed that the mysterious voice seen in the last panel was the voice of Beelzebub, one of the many lords of hell. It is explained that there was a 100-year war that Jonathan was a part of in some way, where the good were the angels who were slaves to the Creator, and the demons who were slaves to the seven lords of hell. It's shown that the demons die as usual, where they just are gone, but the seven lords of hell had a strange ability where they would be reborn at the first layer of hell each time they died. But during the 100-year war, it was shown that the angels had weapons of pure holy light that could essentially eradicate the very being of the seven lords, killing many of them. Beelzebub attempts to kill Jonathan for getting four of his lords killed in some deal that was made. It is not expressly shown what the deal was, but it is hinted at that perhaps Jonathan made a deal to become human or human looking in return for giving details on the battle strategy or some sort of thing. But Jonathan is stabbed through the stomach by Beelzebub's demonic tail spike. Jonathan quickly slashes Beelzebub's tail into three pieces, and then tells Beelzebub that he will either let him pass or he will die. Beelzebub chooses death and is quickly beheaded. This is also the panel that explains that the Seven Lords of Hell, when they are reborn stronger. Um, it's almost like they evolve to be almost completely invulnerable to whatever killed them in their past life. And then Elijah finally stands at the gates to the second layer of hell. It is revealed that the door to the second layer of hell will burn away any mortal flesh, and Jonathan decides to simply tear off a part of his human skin disguise and reveal his arm, which is actually a demonic arm that looks to be made for the sole purpose of slashing and tearing. Jonathan makes a comment about how the door could weigh up to 25 tons, considering that they have added onto it since the last time he has seen it, and he easily pushes it open using his demonic arm. He then begins the journey down into the second layer of hell, down more stairs. He sees lights at the bottom of the stairs and says that it is most likely the furnaces burning brightly to keep it hot, and that he can already hear the screams at the bottom. Once he arrives in Layer 2, it is revealed that Layer 2 is nothing but brutal torture, saved for the worst of the souls and the most trusted of the devils. He explains that he was once the keeper of this entire layer, and that he never missed this place, but that he did once call it home. He says that the entrance to the third layer is even lower, and it will be protected by the controller of this layer. Skulls, a form of an alarm system in Layer 2, start to blare, screaming about how the Bloodsoaked Warrior has returned, obviously frightened by the prospect of him going straight to them and killing everything in the lair. And Jonathan simply asks himself, how did I miss them? Jonathan simply says, this isn't going to be as easy as I had hoped. At least I just need to make it down there. And at the end of the fourth issue of Bloodsoaked Warrior, it is revealed that the controller of the second layer of hell obviously knows Jonathan and is extremely angry that he would ever show his face back in hell. So yeah, that's the end of the issues 1 to 4, everything that's been happening. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't reveal because I didn't want to just go through the entire comic book. But there's a playlist on my channel called Bloodsoaked Warrior with issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you're interested in this, then go read it. I just wanted to make this because they don't have a lot of views on them, but this is a story that I think is cool, and I would love to make more videos like this. So yeah, if you're interested, please like, subscribe, all of that YouTube type of stuff. So yeah, hope you liked it, and see ya.